Welcome back. Dismal performance yet again from the state government on the tax revenue front. Commercial tax figures in the first half of the current fiscal are not at all encouraging for the government. While government expects a positive growth of 33%, commercial tax recovery is actually showing a 2% negative growth, a net 35% shortfall below target. The state of affairs, if continues, Treasury will witness a shortfall of 500 to 600 crores by March end. Watch Prudent's half-yearly Treasury Panchanama.
Negative impact of mining ban is more intensely visible on the state economy this fiscal too. Commercial tax recovery figures for the first half of the current fiscal is not at all encouraging. The recovery is 20 crores less compared to first quarter of the past fiscal and is 2% negative. Prudent has the latest figures of the half-yearly commercial tax recovery that includes VAT and the CST, entry tax, entertainment and the luxury tax. The trend exactly as stated by Prudent in its first Treasury Panchanama last March. Government has proposed a whopping 33% growth in the commercial tax in its current annual budget. However, the central tax, VAT, entry, entertainment and luxury tax, which constitutes commercial tax, are not showing the expected rise. Especially the VAT is down by 2.5%. Government expects the commercial tax recovery of 2,675 crores while the actual recovery was just 2,013 crores last year. Despite executing all of its renewed tax proposals in the first month of the new fiscal, state is not even able to achieve the past year's figure. Even if the tax shows a positive growth of 8%, Treasury would fall short of commercial tax target by almost 500 to 600 crores. Despite a clear visible negative impact of the mining ban on the state's economy, government has proposed an over-enthusiastic GDP growth of 12% for current fiscal. Economy is actually showing a negative trend. Last fiscal, state collected a mining royalty worth 305 crores from the ore trading in the first quarter of the fiscal. Apart from this, stamp duty collection on the mining lease renewals amounted to almost 300 crores. This fiscal, barring the collection of almost 200 crores on the dump fees till date, there is no other source. Revenue from mining is a gone case this fiscal. Adding to the woes, commercial tax, if continues the way it is, Treasury might witness a target shortfall of almost 500 to 600 crores by fiscal end. It would be interesting to see which departments will face a planned expenditure cut for government to take its mission populistic ahead. Bureau Report, Prudent.
Do not rush to GMC if you need blood on Sundays. The so-called 24 hours open blood bank is shut on Sundays. Prudent has a case where a 87-year-old lady is fighting for her life. She needs blood. Donor is there, but blood bank denies to collect blood. It's a holiday for so-called lifesavers. Here is a report.
A daughter is fighting to save life of her mother. Her 87-year-old mother is in urgent need of A-negative blood. The lady goes to GMC and here she tells what happened.
सारखे लो हा म्हणून ब्लड जाय म्हणून आनी रिक्वेशन दिलें 3 हांकां म्हणून मिडल ऑफ द नायट हांव वचून एक घेवन येयलें आनी काल सांजची एक हाडून आनी थर्ड हाडूंक वचता जाल्यार ते सांगता ब्लड इज नॉट अवेलेबल तूं डोनर घे आनी फाल्यां यो आयज संडे हॉलिडे म्हाका डोनर मेवता पूण ते घेवपाक रेडी ना थंयसर तो हांव नको तेजें नांव कितें पळय ते डॉक्टर आनी एक लेडी डॉक्टर आहा थंय हांवें म्हणलें आतां कितें कोता म्हाका गरज आहा रक्ताची तर ना तूं फाल्यां यो फाल्यां आयज जावचें ना म्हणटा आयज हॉलिडे हांवें म्हणलें डॉक्टर हांव सांगता न्हू तें हेमोग्लोबीन सारकें लो आहा म्हणून तूं दी न्हू ना डॉक्टराक फोन करून सांग म्हणून सांग म्हणटा.
The donor is ready to donate blood. He had come down to Goa from Mumbai.
आयज सकाळचें हांव आयलो शी कॉल्ड मी आनी म्हाका कितें सांगता ते की डॉक्टराक विचारलें डॉक्टर सांगता फाल्यां यो आज संडे आहा म्हणून आमची रजा फाल्यां येवन फाल्यां रगत कलेक्ट करता हांव आय एम ब्लड डोनर हांव ब्लड डोनेट करपाक रेडी आहा ती ब्लड घेवपाक रेडी आहा पण GMC एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ब्लड बँक ब्लड ट्रान्सफ्युजन करपाक रेडी ना दे आर नॉट रेडी टू एक्सेप्ट माय ब्लड स्टेटिंग दॅट टुडे इज संडे 24 तास तुम्ही म्हणता तुम्ही ओपन आहा म्हणून 24/7/365 अशें फटिंगपणां कित्याक उलयता? फटिंगपणां कित्याक उलयता? इफ यू आर नॉट रेडी टू टेक फॉर 24 hours, why are you claiming that you are 24 hours? And on the top of that, when she asks that if something happens to my mother, who is responsible? They say, "आमी responsible ना."
Our correspondent called the GMC's blood bank. Listen to the conversation.
तुम्ही त्या आयज त्यांचे ब्लड काडिना म्हणून सांगला अशें कितें आसा?
हॉलिडे संडे ब्लड काडिना. कोण आसोना डॉक्टर हिंगा?
डॉक्टराक फोन करपाक लावंक जाय तुमकां?
ना ना डॉक्टर कोण आसोना हांगासर.
ना अशें आसा. आयतारचे गेले एका हरशी काडलेले न्हू आमचे.
खबर ना खबर तशें काडटा जाल्यार अनलेस कितें आहा न्हू. एक अरेंज करपा जाय फ्रेश ब्लड बीन कितें आहा जाल्यार आपयता आनी काडटा. एक्सचेंज ट्रान्सफ्युजन बीन कितें आहा जाल्यार.
ना कोण तरी आसा थंयसर तेणें सांगलेले डॉक्टराक फोन करपाक लाय मागीर आमी ब्लड काडटा म्हणून.
ना ना तशें न्हू डॉक्टराक फोन करून लावपा जाय. पेशंटाक कित्याक ब्लड जाय कितें एमर्जन्सी आहा पळय ती पेशंटाची सॅम्पल ना कांय ना आनी रिलेटीव ब्लड मागता हांगासर येवन त्या खातीर फोन करपा लाय डॉक्टराक.
ना हरशी तुका ब्लड डोनर हाडलेलो अशें अशें जायना?
ना 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 आतां डिनार फोन केलो डिनाक आतां सेम सांगला की आज कलेक्शन जावपाचें ना आपल्याक खबर आहा म्हणटा तो.
So now if anyone needs blood on Sunday where the patient and his family should run, who will take responsibility of life of a 87-year-old mother? Who is to blame? Does GMC or Health Minister has any reply? Dinesh Karpe for Prudent.
Even a Boeing 787 can land at Daboli. Dreamliner, one of the biggest wide-bodied aircraft in the world, arrived in the state on Sunday morning. 291 passengers from London landed at the Daboli airport. Travel and Tourism Association of Goa has criticized Airport Authority of India for being lethargic towards granting permission for the wide-bodied aircraft to land at Daboli.
Boeing 787, the Dreamliner, is one of the biggest wide-bodied aircraft in the world, landed at Daboli Airport on Sunday at 8:30 in the morning. It landed with passengers from London. The Goa Tourism Department AAI authorities welcomed the British tourist. However, Travel and Tourism Association of Goa's Vice President Savio Masai said the AAI authorities are lethargic to grant permissions for the wide-bodied aircraft to land at Daboli Airport. Authorities should encourage wide-bodied aircraft to give a boost to the tourists from all over the world.
This flight had a lot of difficulties in getting permissions to land in Goa. In fact, the airport authorities gave permission just 48 hours. There has been a lot of, I would say, they created a lot of hurdles to get in this flight, which has been coming from England for the last 20 years. A lot of excuses were being given saying that the runway is not sufficient, and I can't understand, despite upgrading the airport, why so much of difficulties were created in getting this flight to land. Despite having a new terminal and new facilities, why bigger aircraft cannot land here? The airport authorities of India need to pull up their socks.
Dishant Parab for Prudent.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.